Hi, my name is Kennedy Brown. I am taking this um, spelling lesson for my literacy methods course with Professor Amy Schaefer. Today we are going to be working on a spelling lesson for the word can. And so I'm out of town. My friends are out of town, and so I don't have adults to teach to today, so I'll need to I'll have to lose points for that, but I am going to still teach the lesson. But I will do a spelling activity for the word can. And since I'm out of town, I have limited resources, so I wasn't able to print off the actual activity that I have seen and performed. But when I teach spelling words, I really love to use rainbow spelling because it has students use a lot of practice, and it can just be like a really fun activity for repetition and repeating that tactile writing the word repetitively, but it doesn't take a lot of resources. It's a really simple task, and students get used to doing it. Something that I like to do with rainbow spelling is sometimes changing it to watercolor or using different materials to make sure that the lesson isn't overdone or overtaught. But yeah, we'll go ahead and work on rainbow spelling with the word can. All right, so today we are going to be working with our sight word. The sight word that we've learned for today, the word can. So I will pass out your rainbow spelling sheets. I'd like everyone's eyes on me. So we don't have hands on our crayons. We have our hands in our laps. Our eyes are on me, and our listening ears are turned on. Okay? So everyone is going to get a paper that looks just like this. It's got our word right up here. The first thing we do when I pass out a paper is what? We put our name at the top. So right up here, I want you to put your name first thing before we do anything else. Okay? All right, so you are going to take your crayons and you are going to rainbow spell the word can. And I'm going to explain that. I know I see a lot of confused faces. So the first color that we see in the rainbow, what do we see right up top? We see the color red. So I am going to look, I have my bag of crayons here, and I'm going to look for my red crayon. I found it, and I am going to write in my first box, with my nicest handwriting, I'm going to write the word can. All right. So my first box has a red can in it. Okay? So what do you think? If I, in my first box, wrote in red, what color do you think I'm going to write in the second box? Yes, you're right. I am going to write in orange in my second box. So I found my orange crayon. I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to write the word can right below my red. I'm going to write it in orange. So do you see my rainbow start to form? We have red, orange, and we're going to start forming our rainbow. Okay? So let's go ahead after orange. What color should I have? Let's look at our rainbow. We have red, orange, yellow. So the next color that I choose is going to be yellow. So I looked in my crayons. I found a yellow. And I'm going to write can in the word are in the color yellow. And this one is so hard to see. Let me show you a little closer. This is the word can in yellow. So you see how my rainbow is forming? And I'm going to go really quick speed through my next colors. Who can tell me what the next color is? Green. All right. Green. Then blue. Great job. I'm going just a bit faster. All right, I have 2 colors left. All right. So I have my last box, okay? And in my last box, I have really nice, pretty lines in there. What do you think we're practicing on these lines? Who can tell me what they think we're practicing? We are going to practice our best handwriting. So you see how I have these lines, right, in my last box. So we're going to practice our absolute best handwriting. We're going to take our pencil and we are going to practice the best handwriting that we have. Okay, I need to find my own pencil. All right. So when we're handwriting on our lines, what do we need to make sure when we have lowercase letters? Do they start at the very top or do they start in the middle? Yes. In the middle, you're right. So we have the word can, and I want to make sure that my C, when I write it, it starts here. It touches that middle line. Does it go all the way to the top? No, because it's a lowercase letter. So we take our C, we hit that middle line, and then we bring it all the way down to touch the bottom line. Okay, we want to use all of that space that our bottom section gives us. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing with my letter A. It touches that middle line, but it does not go above it, and it goes all the way to the bottom. Okay? Same thing with our letter N. All right, it touches that middle line. We start at the middle to the bottom. And that bump in our N touches the middle and then goes all the way to the bottom. We don't want to leave gaps in that space. We want to make sure that we have nice tall letters that stretch to the middle and stretch to the bottom. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pass out your papers, and it's your turn. Remember, when we first get a paper, what do we put on it? We put our name, and that's what we need to go on our paper first. Why do we put our name on our paper first? We put our name on our paper first so Miss Brown knows who that paper belongs to, okay? When you work so hard on something, I want to make sure you get credit for it. I want to know that that was your hard work I'm looking at. So I need your names on your paper, okay? And that would be teaching spelling of the word can.